Today is the day. Can you stand it? Welcome back to MLB Network, coming your way from Studio 21. Lauren Shahadi, Melanie Newman, Carlos Pena, about to watch history unfold together. The day is finally here. A woman is going to play Major League Baseball. It's difficult to put into words what this means for women, for baseball, for sports, and even the world at large, Mel.
This is exciting. This is a huge step forward, and not playing the me game here, but to have that first in baseball.
You know it.
That took so long to have that change stepping forward. It's going to come with a lot of pomp and circumstance. This is going to be talked about for quite some time because that first belongs to her forever. But outside of that celebration, it comes with the weight of making sure you can step up to that first, because if you put a good performance forward, that door is open forever. For every woman coming behind her, you don't have to go through all of this difference and this separation. It's going to be judged on an even playing field. All these players had to go through the minor leagues together. It's hard for everybody. It might have been a little harder for her.
Yeah, this is absolutely huge. This is monumental because the testing has been even more rigorous for her. It's extremely difficult to get to the major leagues. And now here she is. She's absolutely earned it, and she's going to continue to get tested. The pressure is huge, but she's incredibly mentally tough.
Yeah, I think of the little girls everywhere glued to their TV screen, watching the first and hoping there's plenty more on the way. Good luck. We will certainly all be watching.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the New York Mets. John Shabby and Chris Singleton on the call. This crowd is ready for an unforgettable moment for our sport. Baseball is a game of tradition, but it's also ever evolving. Today, we get a chance to witness a major step in that evolution with the debut of the very first female Major League Baseball player. Singy, thanks for joining me on this momentous occasion.
I've got chills, Boog. I mean, the first woman to pitch in the bigs. This is the stuff of legends. The atmosphere here in the ballpark is absolutely electric, and rightly so.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Back here with my pal Singy and our pitcher tonight, Samantha Taylor. Let's take a moment now as she stands on a major league mound for the very first time. This is a milestone that transcends the game itself. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. The pitch. And that's fouled off. Lindor, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Popped up to the left into foul ground.
Lots of room.
Miller makes the catch, and there's one gone. So digging in, Luis Angel Acuna. That catches the outside corner. It's 0-1. One out, base is empty. That's to third. Miller in plenty of time to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Here's Juan Soto.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 out, space is empty. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing across here this half. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Taylor back to work. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly she had him fooled.
Pete Alonso now, always a power threat. The polar bear hit his 200th career home run last season.
Yeah, and that home run came right here at Citi Field. He's the 4th fastest player in baseball history to reach 200 homers.
And that's a little bit high, and that's ball 2. strike on the inside corner. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
She really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Nimmo working through some struggles lately. Late on that fastball.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rockies 3 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And a strike. Here's the 0-2. On the ground. And a quick out, number 1.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
So up next, Francisco Alvarez. And there's the strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. She's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as her stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Ground ball to the right side. Estrada handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Jose Siri. And that one hammered. Hilliard moving back for it. Out of here!
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Comes up empty.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for her on the mound.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity. I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Jump throw across his body. Pretty nice play there. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Mark Vientos. He's 0 for 1. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Vientos, 25 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. And that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for her in this one. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. And we're back. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
First pitch just misses. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Late swing, foul to the left. And the pitch. Fought off foul.
That's a ball.
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Stallings hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Jeff McNeil. Grounded out his first time. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Swung on, popped up left side. Tovar drops into the glove, and that is that. Offense held in check there. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
In there at the knees. Strike 1. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, stays alive. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Fouled off left side. The 0-1. Lindor swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And a swing and a miss. And she's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 9 and the Mets 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin Lawrence. He's pitching on 2 days rest. A stellar performance on the mound tonight. And Singy, she didn't just earn a place in the history books. She earned her team a win.
And I'm sure she'd tell you that that's what it's all about, Boog. Individual accomplishments are great, but she's here to help her team win, just like everybody else down there on the field.
We watch history tonight together. Welcome inside MLB Tonight with Dan O'Dowd, Carlos Pena. My name is Lauren Shahadi. The first female pitcher in Major League Baseball history got her first win. In control, command of her secondary stuff. She was great, Dan.
Yeah, I mean, historic night, Lauren, and I'm just so excited that she showed the kind of poise she did throughout the entire evening.
Look, as a family, I mean, I imagine that everyone is so proud of her
Sure.
because of the trajectory. Lauren, it's been incredibly difficult to go up through the ranks and then get to this place where she actually achieves her first W. Come on, everyone must be so proud.
I'm sure there were people along the way that said, maybe this isn't your path. You should send them your box score, right? Congratulations on a fabulous night.
Samantha Taylor, coming off her first major league win last time out. Let's see if this rising star can deliver once again today. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Back here in Miami, now the starting pitcher in this one, Samantha Taylor. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how she's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, she's more calm and settles in. She's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most pitchers, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, she gets looser, the ball comes out of her hand with more life, and she's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get her team back in the dugout.
Inside at 1-1.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that she can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Tovar makes the grab, one away. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Conant in his rookie season, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. There's a swing and a miss. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Xavier Edwards stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Out to short, Tovar. Tosses across to first. Marlins set down in order. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. Taylor back to work. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Norby launched a homer in his most recent game. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jonah Bride in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That's a ball.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, she's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the players that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Sanchez matched a homer in his last game. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. Check on the runner, and he's back
safe.
in safely. Here's a 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's in for a strike. Foul ball there. Two outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And it's fouled off. Paulie recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. And a foul ball.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Swing and a miss, and she got him. Now 5 strikeouts for her on the mound. Now at the plate, Agustin Ramirez. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Fought off foul. The 0-2. In the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the DH, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. Got him looking for the K. And she strikes out the side here in the 3rd. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Lone Depot Park. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conant. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You know, these Marlins just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but she found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow her to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Lifted in the air down the left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Just missed. The other way. He takes it on his own. She has thrown 4 shutout innings. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Taylor back to work. That's in there.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And he brings it into the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, she'll give him a second to catch his breath before she's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now here is Jesus Sanchez. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and she's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
So 2 down now, and here is Davison de los Santos. Strike on the inside corner. Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6, and at the plate for Miami, Graham Pauley. Out to center. Hilliard settles underneath it. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's going to be Agustin Ramirez. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Left field, Jones brings it in, and there's 2 away. Luis Ariz stands in. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground, right side. The throw to first, out number 3. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Marlins, Griffin Conant.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
In for a strike, 0-1.
When a pitcher's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into her pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what she's offering that day.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that K brings her into double digits for the game.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if she can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
On the ground to first, Tolia steps on first for the out.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Norby into box again, takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. She's doing her thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make her work a little bit harder.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Diego Castillo.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Taylor pitched 7 scoreless and had double-digit strikeouts as well.
You put up starts like this regularly,
So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Samantha Taylor. Chris, her strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
She's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this pitcher or a pitcher like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of her own when it comes to that category.
Okay, all set to go. And the batter now, Tyler Fitzgerald. At the belt and fires.
Nope. Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Jones makes the play, and there's one down.
Good pitch. She just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
1 out, base is empty. Just missing there. Now 2-2.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here's the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. To third. Sends it to Tolia. That ends the frame. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Top of the second. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Taylor back to work. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one.
She really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Cut out and missed, struck him out. And a quick out, number 1. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Really strong hitting performance recently, averaging more than 2 hits per game in his last 5. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of the start, so I think the hitters further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get her out of her rhythm.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
On to the 3rd inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Mike Yastrzemski up here, in for a strike. It's 0-1. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Tapped in front of the plate. And a couple of quick outs. So 2 down now, and here is Patrick Bailey. And that misses, and it's 1-0. Right through. There for a strike. Two outs. In there at the knees.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. Giants down in order. Still behind. New inning getting started. And now it's the Giants DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. A little out front there as he swings through it. Fitzgerald, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure her out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee, went down on strikes his first time through. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. The Giants yet to pick up a hit here. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. And lines to third. So here's Wade now. Grounded out his first time. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. She's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as her stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But
oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So 12 up. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Elliot Ramos. Taylor back to work. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
All these Giants just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's her 9th strikeout so far.
She's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, she's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with her, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Chapman in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And a swing and a miss. The Rockies up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings her into double digits for the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, she should be able to rack up some more before she's done in this one. And well, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what she's offering out there.
Now here is Brett Wisely. Breaking ball misses down and away. In the air out to center. It falls in, and that's a knock. And that keeps the inning going. And up next for the Giants, Casey Schmidt.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 1. Just missed. Wisely leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
This one in the air right field makes a nice running catch. And that's the 3rd out. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. It's the Rockies 1 and the Giants nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swings and misses. Strike 1.
So far, she's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make her work in the zone a little more.
The 1-1. And that's a little bit high. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the grab. And there's 1 away. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
All ones the count.
Clips the corner. 0-2 now.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and she's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
But take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next to hit, Jung-Hoo Lee. He was late there, strike one. And that one fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Make it 6 shutout innings. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Victor Vodnik.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Taylor threw 6 shutout innings and notched double-digit strikeouts.
Went out there and gave him a good shot in this one, Boog, and she can be proud of that.
Samantha Taylor, with a blend of raw talent and poise, quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Back at Truist Park, and today's starting pitcher, Samantha Taylor. Singing, she's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some players shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this pitcher seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Michael Harris II leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
First strikeout for her in this one, and that splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when she's looking for a swing and miss like that. She throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. 2 for 8 in the series so far. There's a swing and a drive. And gone! Home run number 10 of the year. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 out, bases empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
He swung over top of the curveball. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's Marcell Ozuna with 3 hits on the series, and 1 of them a homer. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ozuna went deep in his most recent game.
She's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
0-2 now. Ball 1 there.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Taylor back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And now it's even up. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
Here's Matt Olson. Gets him to chase after that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. She's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Austin Riley in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And the Braves go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The catcher, Murphy.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Murphy with a homer in his last game. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the air.
Got it.
Tovar makes the grab, 1 away. So up next, Nick Allen. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Tied up here in the early going. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
She had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Harris now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning. Here's Profar now. He's already homered in this game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Nope.
Harris off of first with two away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. No runs, one hit, no errors. Bottom 4, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna with another scorching run of play lately. On the corner for a strike.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. That missed by a lot. Ball one. And that's outside.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say she's convinced, but it looks like she's accepted it.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Man, it's so tough to adjust and catch up to a good fastball inside when all you're getting throughout an entire at-bat are pitches away. You're telling yourself, just let the ball travel so you can protect that outside corner of the plate. Then you get completely tied up. That right there was a great pitch for the punch-out.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just 3 pitches for the punch-out right there. Very efficient, I'll say. And start him out with off-speed stuff on the first 2 strikes. And at that point, as a hitter, it's hard to know what's coming 0-2. You want to stay back and try to be ready for something soft, but you also have to be able to hit the fastball. And if you are looking for something hard, it can be pretty tough to catch up to because you don't have a chance to time it. So she threw it right by him there and sent him packing.
Next pitch misses way outside. Foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Jones sizing this one up, and that is that. Offense held in check. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Taylor back to work. Out to short. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. And the batter now, Austin Riley. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one inside, and that is ball one. Fastball for a strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Hit on the ground might be two. Off balance feet, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So here's Murphy now. First time up was a pop out. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where she wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And it stays fair.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen. Golden opportunity right here. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. She's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
There's a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of pitchers throw that these days, but I tell you what, she's got a good one.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Harris, the next to hit, takes ball one. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swings through that.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of.
And she got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
She's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, she's happy with those results.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Now batting Jurickson Profar. That one inside. Ball one. Profar, who hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. Just missed.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that misses. They're down 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. She's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, she tried to nibble right there and just missed her spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now she has somebody to worry about over at first.
And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Really nice sequence right there, and the change of speeds off the fastball. Really good arm action. Sold it. Changeup just doesn't arrive.
Tovar. One away, bottom of the 6th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Fought off foul. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Hit in the air, center field. Jones should have this one. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ozzie Albies getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That one catches the corner.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Got him looking. And she's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Victor Vodnik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man, and one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Taylor, just the 1 earned run over 6 innings and double-digit strikeouts.
Went out there and gave him a good shot in this one, Boog, and she can be proud of that, I'm sure.
Just about ready to go and getting to start, Samantha Taylor. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how she's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, she's more calm and settles in. She's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most pitchers, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, she gets looser, the ball comes out of her hand with more life, and she's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get her team back in the dugout.
Jake McCarthy, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Perdomo will hit next. A switch hitter batting right. Just missed.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
21.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss. Just off the inside corner, and the count is 2-2. That one missed. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's Ketel Marte.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. 1 out and a runner at second. Marte with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Inside, ball 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
He was all over that one.